All across the country, flags are being flown at half-staff in memory of the victims. At the request of President Trump, Governor Kay Ivey has ordered all flags in Alabama to be flown at half-staff through Tuesday. A 12 News update now. One of the Auburn police officers injured in a deadly shooting has been released from the hospital. You'll recall K-9 officer Webb Sistrunk was injured in the shooting on May 5th while responding to a domestic disturbance call. Fellow officer William Beekner was killed in the line of duty. Officer Evan Elliott was also injured. He was treated and released from the hospital shortly after. And in Georgia, police say no foul play is suspected after a Phoenix City man's body was found in the freezer of a Columbus, Georgia grocery store Saturday morning. The Muskogee County coroner says Larry Alvin Long II was found unresponsive in the freezer at the Piggly Wiggly where he was employed. According to surveillance video, Long went into the freezer alone around 10:13 a.m. and was discovered by a coworker around 11:20. The Piggly Wiggly Corporation releasing the following statement saying, quote, "We are heartbroken by the loss of a longtime employee and friend. Our hearts and prayers go out to his family. We ask that everyone please show his family respect and comfort that they deserve." Long's body will be sent to Atlanta for an autopsy on account of the fact that his death occurred at his place of work. Check out this video that's new this morning. This is a photo posted to the Montgomery Fire Rescue Facebook page. It shows one of its firefighters battling a blaze that broke out in the 3600 block of South Perry Street early yesterday morning. Several units were dispatched to that fire, which had engulfed part of a strip mall. Firefighters kept the fire from spreading and no injuries were reported. Later in the day, you could see the damage left behind by that fire. Investigators have determined the cause of the fire to be an electrical issue. Our Montgomery, a group of religious organizations in Montgomery, came together yesterday for a prayer walk in Regency Park. Dozens of people walked throughout the community praying for peace. This is the fourth prayer walk that our Montgomery has held in the city. Organizers say that it's a way to bring awareness to violence throughout the community and hopefully spark change. One Regency Park community member who saw the prayer walk says that it's a step in the right direction.
That means everybody trying to learn how to fellowship. That's the main thing. We got to come as a unity. We got to work together. We can't just let this stuff just go on and just let it be. We actually got to stick together. That means we all in this neighborhood, we need to work together. That means we won't kick out things that need to be kicked out. And we need help. Come on, help us out.
Our Montgomery plans to have a prayer walk on the first Saturday of the month for the rest of the year. Covering Autauga County, local farmers celebrated the grand opening of the Prattville Farmers Market yesterday morning. The farmers market will stay open from June 1st all the way through Saturday, August 31st. And according to organizers with the city of Prattville, this whole thing serves as an important role in the local economy.
The reason for being here is twofold. One is to promote our local growers because this is what they do for a living, and we have some amazing local produce. You don't have to go to the department store, to the grocery store, that you can actually pick up some good, healthy things here. And that's the other part. We want to bring something to our community and encourage healthy eating and local produce.
Simpson also says that starting next week, students from the Auburn University Nutrition Program will be at the Prattville Farmers Market to showcase some of the healthy foods available there. More than 70 new, unique pieces of art are now on display at the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts. The 43rd Montgomery Art Guild Museum exhibition opened to the public yesterday. Each piece was created by a local artist. There were more than 300 entries and 72 paintings, sculptures, and other various forms of art were chosen for this year's exhibit.
They reflect a very broad variety of themes and artistic techniques, and maybe what's most beautiful about them is that more than ever they reflect the breadth and depth of identities of all of us who live here in the river region these days.
The exhibition will be on display through July 21st. Our annual Summer Fund and Food Drive is coming up Friday, June 7th, and we need your help. We will be set up at the Renfro's Market off Chantilly Parkway. Your donations go to the Montgomery Area Food Bank, which helps feed people in need in more than half of Alabama's counties. But you don't have to wait until the event to donate. From now until June 7th, you can donate non-perishable food items at Capital Chevrolet of Montgomery. They have a truck to collect donations. Well, get ready for more highs in the 90s this week, but you can also prepare for the possibility of rain later on in the week. WSFA First Alert meteorologist Lee Southwick is in with your forecast next.
Know the details and the specifics of that, but know that we will be keeping an eye on it. And in the meantime, thank goodness that at least rain is back in the forecast.
Yeah, do you know about how long it's been since we've had some rain? I feel like it's been forever.
So Montgomery, I believe now we would be about 20 days. I'll look that up for you, but right around 20 days
that
since
seems
we've
like
seen
such
rain.
I feel like it's been such a long time, and
really,
so I'm normally not a fan of rain, but I feel like it's about time for just a little bit.
We need it. We are really, really dry.
Just enough to like water the gardens, like
exactly.
Nothing too much more than that.
Someone just actually commented on my Facebook post and they said the grass is crunchy, and that's a perfect way to describe it. So hopefully the rain will be on the way soon.
Just like my skin has been the past couple of days. All right, thanks so much, Lee. Coming up in sports, Maria's talking softball. See how Alabama fared in Oklahoma City. Plus, All-Stars were back in Montgomery for a charity basketball game. See who was on the winning team up ahead. We've been seeing pretty high temperatures, so now's a good time to make sure your AC is working. Our Rosanna Smith has more.
Well,
all right, well, looking forward to a little bit of a cool down. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back at 5.